Welcome back my channel. Hey everyone, today we're taking a close look at the 2025 SYM VF3i Pro, a motorcycle that's getting a lot of attention in the Underbone Cub class, especially in Southeast Asia. I'll walk you through what makes it stand out, its strengths and weaknesses, and whether it might be the right choice if you're after performance, style, or daily practicality. First off, the engine. This is powered by a 183cc, sometimes rounded as 185cc, single-cylinder, liquid-cooled, SOHC, 4-stroke engine. You get about 19 horsepower at around 9,000 revolutions per minute and torque in the ballpark of 17.4 Nm at 7,500 revolutions per minute. That gives this bike a punchy feel for its class, especially compared to lower cc commuters. It's not a hyper-sports machine, but for city work, highway stretches, or spirited rides on back roads, it has enough to satisfy. One thing I like is how the VF3i Pro balances its weight and handling. It has a curb weight around 124 kg. Combined with a relatively nimble frame, telescopic front forks, and coil suspension in the rear, it handles urban maneuvers well. The ground clearance is approximately equals 150 mm. That's good enough for potholes, speed bumps, and less than perfect roads, though you'll feel some feedback. Fuel capacity is modest, 7 liters in many markets. Because of that, you won't be going ultra-long stretches without refilling, but the fuel efficiency is decent. Some sources quote approximately 54 kmpl under favorable conditions. So commuting won't cost you too much, especially if you're riding sensibly. Braking and tires are pretty good for its segment. It uses disc brakes front and rear, with sizes around 250 mm front, 200 mm at the rear. Tires are tubeless, sized 90/80/17 front and 120/70/17 rear. These help with grip, especially in rainy or less ideal road conditions, and the ABS, where available, adds that extra margin of safety. Visually, the VF3i Pro blends sporty styling with practical touches. The rear LED lamp is sharp. There's a grab bar for pillion riders, and the display is a mixed analog-digital cluster giving you speedometer, tachometer, fuel gauge, trip meter, etc. The throttle body is larger, approximately equals 30 mm in some markets, which helps with responsiveness. For lighting, LED DRL features enhance visibility and presence on the road. The build is solid, not luxurious, but for the price you're paying, you get a lot. On the flip side, there are trade-offs. The power, while good for its class, is still limited if you want fast highway cruising or carrying heavy loads. You'll notice drop-off if you try to push beyond what's reasonable for the displacement. Also, long rides may expose comfort limitations. The seat, though decent, may not offer the plushness of more premium machines. Vibration may be felt at high RPM. Suspension is adequate, but may be a bit stiff for someone who prefers a cushioned ride. Spare parts availability can vary by country, which could affect maintenance ease and cost. Another thing, the fuel tank, while okay, is not huge. If you do a lot of highway or intercity riding, you will be stopping more often. Also, while ABS helps, depending on the variant and market, safety features may be more basic compared to higher-end models. So who is this bike for? If you are someone who wants a sporty Underbone Cub class bike with more punch than typical 150cc commuters, rides mostly in city or mixed roads, and cares about style, handling, and fuel economy, this is a very strong contender. If your ride demands are heavier, lots of highway, pillion and luggage, long tours, you might consider larger machines. In summary, the 2025 SYM VF3i Pro offers excellent value, lively performance for its displacement, modern styling and equipment, decent fuel economy and practical everyday usability. It's a bike that punches above its weight in many respects. If SYM's service network is good where you are, and you don't expect to push it like a superbike, you're likely to be quite happy with this machine.